welcome to the fourth installment of Movie Ideas.
Random movie ideas.
Totally random.
Forgot what episode, forgot the title. He's on a roll today, people.
I'm just trying to be random. Who would think to have episode 3 follow episode 3? Anyway, today we're going to talk about a different kind of movie topic. We're going to go into the area of comedy. Now here's the scene. Let me set the scene. We've got a cop, okay, a male cop, and he has just brought in a huge, like, drugged up girl, okay? Now she's...
No, wait, time out. He didn't bring her in number 1.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And number 2, when he says huge, drugged up girl, he means this girl has been on a lot of drugs. Not that this chick is like 20 feet tall, or is like muscle bound, or weighs like 7 billion pounds.
She has connections with drug people because she uses drugs. Okay? So anyway, while he has got her in his car, something happens. I don't know what, but they get into an accident. In the accident, the girl is thrown from the car. Now she's injured, but she's not like done in. The cop, however, not the same story. So the girl completely loses her memory. Gone. Has no idea who she is. But she wakes up and she sees the scene. And she starts freaking out. So she goes to the car and sees the cop and then sees another badge, the badge of the cop's partner in the car, and therefore she starts to believe that she is the partner. And she assumes the name of the partner on the police badge and then decides, since she has no idea who she is anymore, she starts using all of her drug connections that she has, and she starts busting these people.
Okay, hold on.
Let's backtrack a little.
So she finds the badge, and she assumes that's who she is.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't take over the persona. And I think it'd be funnier if she finds drugs on the car, and she believes that's the drug people are after them, and that's what caused the crash.
Okay.
And so then she goes after them because she knows where the drug came from, because she doesn't know how she knows, but she knows like where they came from and stuff like that. So she thinks it's a case they've been working on. Right,
exactly. It's all in her head because she is the Vision, and although she doesn't know who she is, she still has strong ties to the different drug people. Now she knows them because she buys from them, she deals with them, and she's like the intercog that connects the whole thing. But right now she can't understand where that comes from, so she assumes that her partner, since she's, oh, I must be this person, she assumes that, oh, we were working on this case, they got my partner killed, I'm going to bring all these jerk-offs in, and that's what she starts doing. Now, the actual partner has to be involved in this movie for it to really work. So we have the partner trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Because at some point, while she's doing her things, obviously the people that she's going to are like, hey, honey, hey, Connie, if we call her Connie or whatever her name is, hey, how you doing? Then she points a gun in their face and then, what the hell are you doing? Bringing you in, very funny. You know, it's funny because they don't expect her to do that, but then she follows through because she doesn't believe that she's actually who she is. So eventually, the crime boss or the big bad guy, if you will, says, "Oh, we gotta take this. They're gonna take this bitch out. We gotta."
Now, what we could do is we could have it so the name that she's going by is what gets back to them.
Right, just the name.
So that way they think the police officer with some police person named this. Now they don't tell the boss that it's a female, and we're going to have the real guy be a man.
Exactly. The real partner is a guy, and she's taken on the name of the partner because they only use the last name, and that's what gets back to the boss. So they put a hit in for Dobson or whatever the heck the last name is going to be, and then eventually it will get back to the partner, and
so we can have it where it's the partner's a guy, and so they're looking for a guy, So it makes it easier for her to sneak around and not be so suspicious of a female. And we could do is as a partner trying to figure out what's going on, because he's coming across all these scenes where the people are busted and everything like that, and beat up and stuff like this. He's realizing that something's going on, and so he's thinking there's a vigilante out there doing what they think is right. Now, he doesn't know the person's using his name, and he doesn't know that there's people now after him. Now, as the people come after him, he gets beat up a couple of times.
But he's able to fend for himself, especially to keep playing the movie. That way he can find out who they're after.
And at the end of the movie, we can have it to where the girl and the partner meet up, and he's like, she's like, I'm sorry, I had to do this. They killed my partner, and the cop's like, who are you? And she's like, I'm this person. He's like, no, you can't be. That's who I am. Now, we're going to have, scenes in this now as a comedy. And so, we think it'd be better as a comedy because it can do so much more comedy than an action. Where, it's easy to make it an action movie. I think it'd be better as a comedy because...
Hey, we've got some good, action movies out there. We got the Bounty Hunter and stuff. It would kind of be like that. But, like Ryan's saying, it's got to be more comic. I mean, you got to leave there laughing, because this is ridiculous.
We want a scene where she goes into, a biker bar. And all these big biker guys are there, and so she's trying to get information from them, and then they start getting around her and getting ready to kick her butt and stuff like this, and so she feels and knows what's going on, so she finds the biggest biker dude and starts hitting on this guy, right? And she does this to a couple guys just because she knows she's gonna need something to go down to get the hell out of here. So you see her hitting on all these biker dudes, and then when the other biker dudes are coming after her because they know what's going on, she gets the guys that are trying to shine on in this huge bar fight. And so she uses the bar fight to leave. And then at the end of the bar fight, there's all the people left trying to find her.
Right, so there's just some really great comic elements that you can add to this because the story is ridiculous.
Right, I mean, think about it. Some drugged out girl thinks she's a cop, going through all the people she buys drugs off of because that's what she kind of remembers and thinks is part of her job. But in actuality, she just buys drugs from these people to use them.
And now she's turning them all in. It's like the ultimate cop case. We've been trying to get this damn drug dealer forever, and the drug personnel that we've trying to turn on their own people have actually assumed a role in the police. They're helping us bust these guys. It's funny.
I mean, and because of her background, she gets into these places easily because they just think she's there to buy more drugs.
And that's a really, I think, a comic genius idea. But we want to know what you guys think. Why don't you leave some comments below? Good or bad, we don't care. We don't take it personal. If you don't think that's funny, hey, let us know what you think, because I think it would be hysterical, personally.
Right, I mean, if you guys want to come up with ideas, because this is what this whole show's about, is ideas. If you guys come up with ideas of funny situations that this chick could be put into, write them down below. We want to hear what you guys have ideas. We like feedback because we like to hear what you guys like to think about and what you guys talk about, so we can have, we want to hear your ideas as much as we want you to hear our ideas.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if we all banded together, everyone watching us, with these original concepts? You all come up with some great ideas, and then some movie guy goes, I need something new. He happens to stop by here and goes, this is the wackiest thing I've ever seen. I'm making this movie. And hey, you guys and us, we could have made that movie. So, I think that'll do it for today.
Yeah.
So, comment below. Oh, and subscribe. Subscribe to our videos.
And there's no monthly fee.
There's no autoresponder. Just subscribe.
Or don't.